If there is anyone out there who still doubts that America is a place where all things are possible, who still wonders if the dream of our founders is alive in our time,
we can safely redeploy at a pace that removes our combat brigades in 16 months. That would be well into 2010, 7 years after the war began. After this redeployment, we'll keep a residual force to target remnants of al-Qaeda, to protect our service members and diplomats, and to train Iraqi security forces if the Iraqis make political progress.
Well, clearly, Barack Obama ran as an opponent of the Iraq War, promised to end the Iraq War, and promised to expeditiously withdraw American troops from Iraq once he takes office. The devil, of course, is going to be in the details.
Obama's plan was a plan originally to limit our losses in a defeat. Now it has become, we hope, a prescription to exit the Iraqi stage in the course of something that at least is a partial victory, or at least a partial mitigation of our earlier defeat, but not a simple exercise in limiting our losses.
This actually makes things easier for Obama because it sets a definite timetable of 2011. That's not that much longer than Obama's 16-month timetable, and at the same time it allows him to say to those on the other side of the aisle, the Republicans, Iraq war supporters, hardliners, that he has no choice. The Iraqis are insisting on withdrawal.
The problem is going to be the unforeseeable. Just what is the security situation 3 months, 6 months down the road, 9 months down the road?
There are two main options here. Under scenario one, when we get out in 16 months, no matter what, we have to assume a little bit of a loss of control over what happens to the Iraqi domestic security environment in the process.
As those troops withdraw, is there going to be a spike in violence? Is there going to be threats to the Iraqi security forces that might get U.S. commanders on the scene to say, we've got to slow down? And that's an unknowable.
In scenario two, you can do a handoff region by region. You can slow down if things start to come undone. You can determine your schedule as you go instead of announcing it to the world in advance. Then you probably have a more peaceful departure. And moreover, the Iraqi security forces will be very cooperative because we'll be doing something we've worked out with them in advance. The Obama campaign pledge is something that comes from an American politician on a campaign trail with no allowance for Iraqi input. Now, we've gotten a little bit used to Obama and Maliki seeming to be in lockstep because they've both been playing to their own domestic audiences in favor of ending this mission. But we're now at a new phase, and if the American approach is just to get out on our own terms as we wish for our own selfish reasons no matter what, I'm not saying the Iraqi army is going to start shooting at us, but they will be less apt to be cooperative with the handoff of responsibility.